Hello everyone, I am Tacet, and it is that time of the month again for a new mythic, this time of Doomclaw. It is in the Glory Gem Guild and VIP chest for this week only, and then it'll be in the drop pool with all of the other mythics. One notable thing about this mythic though, similar to, or due to the Soulforge basically coming out recently, if you happen to not have the resources to be able to get him, a lot of people at this point may have enough diamonds saved up at this point to possibly be able to obtain him at a later time simply by using 4,000 diamonds. So if you do have a reserve and you happen to want to do it for that purpose, you will be able to. So you don't need to worry as much if you don't end up getting it compared to past mythics. So let me go show him real quick. Show all. And of course that applies to all future mythics as well, but here is the Doomclaw. Is it worth going for? Yes. It deals damage to an enemy boosted by Enrage at a very large boost ratio, assuming every single ally is enraged. And other than that, it has a 20% chance to devour the next enemy above and below. That is very, very potent. Of course, that is a double chance to devour. I believe it is a 20% roll twice, though obviously I don't have him, so I haven't actually gotten to test that yet. We'll be doing that. But he has indigestible, so immune to devour. He has a little bit extra damage on top of his very large damage when you get a bunch of enrage. And speaking of enrages, he enrages a random ally on 4 or 5 traits, or 4 or 5 matches. His traits are pretty average. Nothing really too special for the most part, except maybe his final trait, but it's not really going to come into play in too many instances until Enrage becomes a little bit bigger of a mechanic. But his ability, definitely very potent, also one that without any traits will still be decent. So we're going to throw down 50 VIP chests, and then from there probably burn through all of our gem chests. I do want to try saving as many gems and glories as we possibly can for future kingdoms and stuff like that. There is a kingdom plan to come out by the end of this month. Not quite sure if they're going to delay that, if they are or not, but assuming they don't, there is going to be one, so definitely want to save those keys for that. So let's go and see if we can get it from the VIP drops, and we do not. So that means off to gem keys we go, and if we don't get it from the gem keys, well then, well, let's just see. Come on, gem keys, go lucky for us. The first one's a dud. Just a Cabarrus. There we go, there's the Doomclaw. Oh, I should have just done the 100 gem keys first. Wow, within the 100 gem keys, got the Doomclaw. But there he is. Let me go and level him up, see what his base stats are, and go from there. And let's go test him real quick. Well, of course, we'll be doing a whole Teams video going over him. But since we've been actually obtaining these pretty quickly due to VIP chests and gem chests lately, I might as well go show him real quick. So let's go get the Doom out. Where is he? Right there. I think the first thing with Doom in its name that's actually good, other than Gorgultha. Oh, I guess Penitent has its moments in like not Guild Wars, in like Arena and stuff. Anyways, Doomclaw. Let's go level him up, see what trait stones he uses. I'm not even sure off the top of my head. I believe one of them was actually pretty recent too. Out of one of them that he uses. Let's see, we have the pure brown there. And what's next? So blue brown and green brown. Yeah, never mind. Neither of those were pretty recent. So we'll go get those up. I don't believe they were. I'm probably completely forgetting one, but easily get those. And let's go messing with them. Let's go try him once. Not quite sure what I'm going to use with him at the moment, though. Oh, I wonder if a lot of people got Kraken this week during the event. Definitely a lot right there. Though we can go use him in last slot. Let's go and do that. He does have indigestible, so we can use him as a back line to protect ourselves with the immune to devour right there. So he'll come in handy for that already. He does have that mass enrage. You know, I could end up using him with the other Urska. That might be a pretty fun strategy. So we get an apothecary, get that in there, which does block it very well, unfortunately. Get a King Mikhail, and I don't think there's another Urska that really fits there. There's a red-purple that actually would cover the gap. Do we put it there? Sure, we're already doing this many Urskas. We might as well go all in. It's not an Urska event, nor are many of these Urskas even that useful, like particularly this guy, who's not really going to do much for us, but let's go try it real quick, see what happens. Go green-blue, just to see what this guy can actually do. Hopefully we can get some cast, though. Let me go put that back a slot, just so we can get it there. A little bit annoying that it is a block. I'd probably go for like a Green Seer instead. Green Seer doesn't have any blockage. Valkyrie also doesn't have any blockage, so do keep that in mind with teams that you make for him. Apothecary will have block, but it works with King Mikhail. So King Mikhail kind of needs that Apothecary to function particularly well. Let's see what we can do. Well, we're getting all the mana on the one that doesn't exactly need it. So let's go get Apothecary real quick. Not to overflow the one. Blue, you get us some. I guess we go for the brown. I mean the yellow. That will give us an extra turn there. Any drops? Nope, move that over. Anything else that's decent? Maybe the green over to the left for 2. I mean the brown over to the left for 2 green chances. Get neither, and we get blue. So I believe that blue was within sight, so that was my fault. We'll move that over. Getting a lot of red purple that we don't even need, which is definitely not the greatest. Do we just go for mana, or do we try going Apothecary? I think we go Apothecary just so we can overflow it. We'll take the blues. Do we have that good alignment now? Yes, we can do that on green. Get that out of the way. Still need a bit of mana there. Can we Cascade for it? We can go and throw it like right there. You know, we have a bunch of Enrage. We should probably start using these things. We can actually get some damage down. So we'll throw the first Enrage. Oh, but of course it gives him an extra turn off the top. Well then. Come on. We need your ability. We need it. We need you. Okay, we got the Apothecary. Do we have it on extra turn though is the question. Yes we do. We have it on purple. Is there anything more useful than that? Doesn't appear to be. We'll get rid of it on purple. We have our Enrage. Okay, it's Devour chance time. Not to mention we have Enrage on basically everything now. 2 HP. I might need to go deal with that right now. Just so we can kill it out. So let's go throw it like right there. And we did get an extra turn off that too, so let's go move that. So many skulls. I want to take one. He's gonna die, but let's go try for the Devour chance. So we get a 10 boost per, so that's a 73 damage. Oh, that's actually enough to one-shot. So let's go for the double 20% here. Do we get a Devour? Yes, we do, and it goes instantaneously, and it is an independent roll for both. So that is confirmed now. Though it probably already was confirmed, but now we know ourselves that it is indeed 2 20% rolls. It 20% rolls the bottom one and the top one. Also, based on what someone said earlier as well, despite it saying adjacent, it doesn't actually need to be directly adjacent. So for example, if we targeted it there and it was first slot, third slot, fourth, and we targeted third slot, it would still have a chance at rolling onto first slot. Not sure if that's a bug or not, but I did end up seeing that on a post earlier, so do keep that in mind. It does appear to be how it's currently working. But yes, it does indeed do 2 independent 20% rolls on the person above and below. So theoretically, this thing could get like triple kills out of nowhere. Will this thing be better than a Wolf Garrick? Yes. Will it be very viable? Not quite sure. It was 25% earlier, which made it like, whoa, that might be a little bit too high. But 2 20%, that's... I keep dipping in wolf to try to get this guy up. He's not a wolf. He looks like a wolf, though. Kind of. Not really. He looks more like a bear, actually. But, will this guy be that viable? I would still think so. I was using him more as a backline tank. I think this is more of a second slot, though, I would say. Not quite sure if you can get away with it in first slot. Basically, anything with a 24 mana cost, I like to not use in first slot. But, I see second slot potential for him. Maybe as a backup kind of skull damager. Not only that, but he even increases the skull damage of your first troop, assuming you get enough of these extra turns to actually land it onto one of them. Could be somewhat convenient for that purpose. You could extra turn spam with a skull spam team as well, and naturally give basically any troop in the game a Enrage just from a lot of skulls going onto the board, so you wouldn't need a King Mikhail or anything like that. And for any of you that don't remember, Enrage does do as it says right there, it does 1.5 times damage to your skull for 1 instance. It also ignores all traits. So if they have stone skin, granite skin, any kind of reduction, any kind of agile, anything like that, it will hit through it, assuming you still have the Enrage. So that's pretty convenient, particularly for killing out Gorgolfa, Night Coronet, anything with those annoying those stone skins and stuff like that. So he has potential. I don't believe I'm going to get another one of him, but I would definitely suggest at least attempting to get one due to his Devour chance. It could bring Devour back. Right now, basically only Kraken is ran for Devour, so this might finally give a second alternative. Not only that, but he's also, as you saw right there, slightly an anti-Kraken with his reduction to, or immunity, I should say, to Devour, assuming he doesn't get stunned. So, a pretty decent mythic. Nothing that I would say is like the top tier of it, but it has its purpose within the game. And as more things with immune to Devour get added to the game, it is going to get slightly weaker. But in this current state of the game, not that many people are running immune to Devour in anything other than last slots. So if you cast this on like a second slot, you'll kill the second slot and then have 2 Devour chances on the other 2. So definitely some potential with that. Anyways, that is the new Doomclaw. If you still have any questions about anything Gems of War related or anything in general, about Doomclaw, about mythics, or, you know, anything, feel free to leave it in the comment section below. Thank you all so much for watching. We will be doing a team video on the sky very, very soon. I'll see you all later. Goodbye, everyone.